I'm going to talk with you about how your home defines your life and how you can take back control and you can define your life and recreate your home so it supports you in living your version of your best life. So I had some interesting conversations over the last couple of weeks. So last week I was at a presentation with a group of students that I'm working with, and they were presenting their final presentation, their final project and design to me. And one of the students, these are very young students, they're in their first and second year, so we have to forgive them their perspectives because they're learning so much and they have so much left to learn. But one of the students said, we're going to make people go this way and we're going to make them do this and we're going to make them do that. And I was like, no, one moment. What are we doing? Are we as designers, are we really making people do things? And the truth is that space can restrict you, it can define the way that you can use it because it's limiting you. It can prevent you from using the space in the way that you want to, but you actually can't make people use space in the way that you want, particularly. What you can do is you can invite people, you can excite people, you can support people with the space, you can provide the space that allows and enables people to use it in the way that they want, but you can't make people do it. That's really the difference between design of space and management of space. When you are managing a space, then maybe you can put a sign on the wall that says no ball games allowed, and that kind of, you can make people do things or not do things in certain ways through the management of the space, the policing of the space, but not really so strongly through the design of the space. Through the design, you are creating opportunities, your invitations, rather than forcing things to happen. However, when your space doesn't provide you with those opportunities, it doesn't support you, then it does start to define what options you have available to you. So I had another conversation this week with some clients of mine, and we're working on redesigning some of their home, and we were talking about how they entertain, how they want to be able to use the space, and what happens naturally in the space that they have now, and why that doesn't work, and what they would like to happen instead. And so we were talking about, how the space needs to be in order to make it possible for them to live in the way that they want to live. And that's really where you can then start to control, create the life that you want, and you become the person controlling the space by redesigning the space to enable you to live in the way that you want to live. I'd love to know what you think about this as an idea, if you feel like your space defines you and the way that you live, and if you feel like you would like to live in a different way, but you're not able to because of the space that you have. Comment below and let me know, what that is. So with my clients, we were talking about how they have a kitchen where they all go in there and they start to prepare, and they like to entertain and eat together. And so then naturally everybody will gravitate into the kitchen because they all want to spend time together and talking and enjoying that time together. And then that kitchen becomes a bit full and there's not really enough space and it's not really that comfortable, and it becomes sort of awkward as well. And so then the other spaces where they can entertain don't really feel disconnected from that space, and they don't feel together, and the way that the layout, the way that the furniture can be laid out feels more like a waiting room rather than a comfortable, you know, conversation area. So these are things that you can design. You know, you can design a way that makes the space work better for you and provide opportunities for you to live in the way that you want to live. And so rather than space, I think space doesn't make you live in a certain way, but it does restrict. If you don't have the right kind of space, the right kind of configuration of space, the right space adjacencies, then it can restrict what you're able to do. And if you do have the right kind of space, then it can really enable you to live, you know, the life that you want to live. So that's what I had to offer you today, a little bit of an insight into how that works. Now I have a unique process, which is a process of designing your vision. So you design how you want to live your life. So you start your home design journey by thinking about, actually, how do we live now and how would we like to live, so that we can then design the space to help you, to support you, to enable you, to provide for you, to serve you better in living that life that you want to live. And if you would like to get my help for free with starting to create that designing your home vision, you can get the free Design Your Home Vision checklist, and the link is in the description. And you can click on that, sign up for it, and it will come to your inbox, and you can get hold of that and start to take those steps. I hope this has been useful, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye for now.